Good morning everyone.
Today we discuss about inductor and capacitor and the analogy between electrical and magnetic circuit. So here first we will see what is the difference between conductor and inductor. So in conductor number of turns is not there. It is simple structure and it is less magnetizing because here for only one current one flux lines will be created and it is less magnetizing. But in the inductor what is happening, number of turns is there and for this number of turn each turn having flux lines. So if I will concatenate all the flux lines, then I will get group of flux lines. Okay, so inductor is strongly magnetized. For same current we are getting more flux in the inductor but less flux in the conductor. That's why this is the difference between conductor and inductor. Let us move another thing more about inductor. So, for example, I will take so this is the inductor and some current is flowing here. Then what will happen? This voltage source is a sinusoidal voltage. This is omega t and this is V. This is sinusoidal. Whatever the current it will give, this is also sinusoidal. This is also sinusoidal current. So whenever this time varying current is linked with the inductor, then we get some voltage. Okay, that voltage is given as the formula E is equal to N d phi by dt. And here, what is the voltage you will get that will oppose the negative sign is there. This is called Lenz's law. Okay, why negative sign is there? See here. For example, voltage produce current, current produce flux, flux produce voltage, and this voltage, whatever produced in the inductor, is produced due to flux. Who is creating the flux? Current is creating the flux. Who is creating the current? Voltage is creating the current. So this voltage is opposing its prime cause of this. So this will oppose this. So as this will oppose this, I can write down here E is equal to minus V. As it is opposing voltage, as this E is created by this voltage, so it will oppose this as the Lenz's law. So what is the E here? E is equal to minus C. What is E here? Minus N d phi by dt, or I can write down N d phi by dt. Okay, let us see another thing. So here one parameter is there, psi. Psi is called I into N. What is the psi meaning? Flux linkage. Flux linkage. Okay. So here number of turns is, for example, this is N. And here whatever the flux linked with this inductor, I can take it as psi. So अगर हम यहाँ पे इसको वोल्टेज की जगह पे इसको पुट करेंगे E इक्वल टू N d psi divided by dt. Sorry. psi is directly proportional to phi. Let us see that formula later. But now let us see this flux linkage is directly proportional to the flux, and this flux is directly proportional to the current according to Ampere's law. So what I can write down here, this flux, this psi flux linkage is directly proportional to I or not? This psi is directly proportional to flux according to here. Phi is directly proportional to I. So I can write down psi is directly proportional to I. So here I can write down here psi is equal to Li. That is equation 2. That is equation 1. Let us derive what is the formula for inductor. So see here, if I will compare equation 1 and 2, what I will get? In is equal to Li or not? So what is L? N by I. That is the formula for inductor. This is the formula for inductor. So in this formula we can see many things. Many types of inductors are there. Linear inductors are there. Non-linear inductors are there. That is different story. So इससे यहाँ से भी और एक फॉर्मूला का निर्माण हो सकता है. Let us see that, then we will go to the capacitor. So L I can write down here N into B into A divided by what is I? I is equal to H is equal to what is flux magnetic field intensity? Magnetic field intensity equal to mmf divided by length of the core. So what is mmf? Ni divided by L. So what is I here? I is equal to HL divided by L. So if I will put here H L divided by L, then what is the formula? L square. B को कैसे लिखा जा सकता है? Phi into AC. Okay. Mu into H into A divided by H into L. This is the formula actually. So L is equal to this H will be cancelled. Mu को कैसे लिख सकते हैं? Mu naught mu r A divided by L. This is another formula of inductor. This two formula is important for your curriculum. Actually, many questions came from this formula. So here what is mu naught? Absolute permeability. Relative permeability is mu r. A is area of cross section of the core where winding is drawn. L is length of the core. So here I can again tell you from this formula what is constant here. A is constant. A is constant. L is constant. Mu r is constant. Mu naught is constant. So I can write down here A is directly proportional to L square. This is also another formula. So this is all about inductance. Let us go to capacitance. Capacitance I can tell. Capacitance क्या होता है? There are different types of capacitor. Electrolytic capacitor. Okay. Capacitor में क्या होता है? Two metal plates are separated by some dielectrics. This is voltage V. Okay. So what is happening? This capacitor stores some charge in the electric field. Okay, what is happening? Some charge will be stored due to the influence of voltage. some charge will be stored due to the influence of voltage. So what is happening? Some charge will be stored due to this voltage. Okay, so where this charge will be stored? Where this charge will be stored? This charge will be stored as potential energy. Potential energy in electric field. Electric field. Okay, just like a tank of water. For example, हमारा घर में क्या होता है? पानी स्टोर होके रहता है, होता है कि नहीं? होता है. Okay, so स्टोर होके जो पानी रहता है, I can say some charges are stored here. Some charges are stored here also. For example, one water tank is there, and some sources is there. This is the source जहाँ पे पानी यहाँ पे स्टोर होकर रहेगा और यहाँ पे वो देखिए. So अगर इस सोर्स से ये क्या है? चार्ज है. This is charge Q and this is the charge stored in the capacitor signifies the capacitance, and अगर discharge हो जाए तो ये क्या दर्शाता है? Resistance. Okay, so this is signifies your charge stored in the electric field. So इसको हम कैसे लिख सकते हैं? Q is equal to CV और C is equal to Q by V. That is a formula for capacitor. And capacitor का unit क्या है? Current. Okay. Another formula is there for capacitor. C is equal to epsilon naught A by D. Okay. Sorry. Epsilon naught A by D. What is epsilon naught? Epsilon naught I can write down. Epsilon naught R. Epsilon naught equal to absolute permittivity. इसको बोलते हैं permittivity. Absolute permittivity. ये क्या होता है? Relative permittivity. ओके, सो ये सब चीज होता है तुम्हारा कैपेसिटर में. डी क्या होता है? डी होता है लेंथ ऑफ द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन टू डायोड्स. ओके, टू प्लेट्स डिस्टेंस. एंड ए क्या होता है? एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन ऑफ द प्लेट. कितना मोटा है प्लेट. ओके, सो दिस इज द फॉर्मूला. सो वन ब्यूटीफुल फॉर्मूला इज देयर फॉर इंडक्टर. व्हाट इज दैट? EL equals to L di by dt. और एक फॉर्मूला हम कैपेसिटर से भी निकाल सकते हैं. ओके, Q equal to CT. So I can write down dQ by dt is equal to capacitance is constant. So I can write down here dQ by dt. What is dQ by dt? Current C dV by dt. So charging current is equal to dV by dt. So ये दो फॉर्मूला बहुत फेमस फॉर्मूला है. ओके, सो यहाँ पे इंडक्टर का वैल्यू निकालो. इंडक्टर क्या होगा? VL डिवाइडेड बाय DI बाय dt. कैपेसिटर कितना होगा? यहाँ पे कैपेसिटर होगा I डिवाइडेड बाय dV बाय dt. ओके, हमें पता है रेजिस्टेंस कितना है. रेजिस्टेंस इक्वल टू V बाय I और नॉट. रेजिस्टेंस इक्वल टू V बाय I और नॉट. प्लीज. सो यहाँ पे क्या दर्शाता है? रेजिस्टेंस विल अपोज द करंट. ओके, ये दर्शाता है कि नहीं रेजिस्टेंस अपोज द करंट. सो कैपेसिटर क्या दर्शाता है? कैपेसिटेंस विल अपोज रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ वोल्टेज. ओके, जैसे रेजिस्टेंस अपोज द करंट, वैसे ही कैपेसिटर ऑलवेज अपोज रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ वोल्टेज इन द सर्किट. इंडक्टर अपोज रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ करंट. ओके, सो दिस इज द थिंग. नाउ कम्स टू द एनालॉजी. Whatever we want to study today, this is analogy. Analogy between electrical and magnetic circuit. Okay, so electrical इलेक्ट्रिकल में पहले क्या होता है, फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज करंट, करंट इज टेकन इनटू कंसीडरेशन, यहाँ पे फ्लक्स, फ्लक्स इज टेकन इनटू कंसीडरेशन, यहाँ पे ईएमएफ इज टेकन इनटू कंसीडरेशन और इसको बोलते हैं वोल्टेज. ओके, हियर EMF, magneto-motive force, will be created, will create this force. Again, here resistance is there, and here reluctance. Reluctance, what is reluctance? MMF divided by loss. What is resistance? V by I. Okay. Then electric field intensity equal to V by N. And here magnetic field intensity is equal to MMF divided by N. Okay. Again. Next. For example, let us take series circuit. Let us take DC circuit. This is E, current is I, R1, R2. So here what is R equivalent? R equivalent equal to R1 plus R2. But for example, here we will see current will be there. So what will happen here? Here, what is reluctance? Reluctance is equal to MMF divided by loss. What is MMF? Ni divided by loss. So we know that what is resistance? Resistance is equal to rho L by A. What is reluctance? Reluctance is equal to 1 by mu naught mu r L by A. This is the formula for reluctance. Okay. So here the length of the core will be this N1. Area will be sorry. This is A1. Area. This is N1. And here this is L2. And this is A2. For example, this is made up of wood and this is made up of iron. Okay. So इसके लिए for this material one reluctance is there by this formula. For this material one reluctance will be there. So this is H2 and this is H2. So these are connected in series. So इसका equivalent, what is the equivalent reluctance? S1 plus S2. Same as your electrical. This formula is also valid for parallel connection also. Okay. So this is the analogy between